It really feels like summer today, and I made that rookie mistake. Let's do a little clean with me. Balling on a budget. Thanks for coming to my Boohoo haul. This looks unreal. This is controversial, what I'm about to say. Apologies if any of the following hits the nerves, but... Hello everyone. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. I hope you're all having a lovely Sunday. Today is actually Tuesday for me right now. It's been a busy day, but I'll spare you with the details. I'm going to jump straight into it. Had a little Boohoo package arrive today. You can see it just down here. So this week on Saturday, I have my cousin's hen do. We're going for a bottomless brunch in London, and I've got some trousers that I know I want to wear. Let me grab them, I'll show you. They're these ones from Stradivarius. I've asked my mum if she can take them up for me because they are a bit long, as you can see in the mirror there. And actually they might be alright. I don't know, when I've got heels on maybe they'll be okay. But they're just like wide leg black trousers. I think I got these on ASOS, but I'm not too sure. But I need like a dressier type of bodysuit to go with the trousers. It's supposed to be 30 degrees in London on Saturday, so I don't want to wear anything too hot. So I thought bodysuit and trousers. They're like light trousers as well, they're not too heavy. Pair of heels. I'll take a blazer with me for when we're travelling home in the evening, but other than that, job done. So I ordered a few different bodysuits yesterday. They arrived this morning and I thought we could try them on together, and you can let me know which one you like best, even though I will have already kept it and worn it to the hen do by the time you're watching this. But you can help me anyway. I want you to feel part of the process. Please ignore the fact my fake tan is at that really patchy stage and it's been really hot lately. But first up is this bodysuit. Not gonna lie, I think I ordered this as a mistake because this is actually a petite bodysuit. I am not a petite gal. I am 5'7", I think. So, I mean, you can just imagine, but the poppers are about here. I obviously haven't done it up. But I think if I trimmed it and made it into like a little crop top, I actually would really like it. But I'm lazy. Am I going to do that? Probably not. But I do really like it. I like the colour. It's like a sagey green. I like the one shoulder vibe. These are the trousers I'm going to be wearing with it. And I do like it. However, I don't feel it's the one. It does feel a bit too small. Bodysuit number 2, we've got this little cow neck satin moment going on. I actually saw a girl wearing a bodysuit very similar to this in a bar recently. And of course I was too scared to go up to her and ask where it was from. So immediately, like on my phone, I'm searching white satin cow neck bodysuit. Quite a few did come up. I've decided to try this one from Boohoo. In theory, really nice, I like it. However, this material is so see-through. This is the label on the inside. Look at that, that is so bad. So unfortunately this one will be returned, but I'm gonna look for a better quality one. I saw that Zara do one for £20, which I might order because I do like a cow neck and I do think it looks quite formal. This is the one I had the highest hopes for, and I'm not gonna lie, I love it. This will probably be the one that I wear. So far anyway, it definitely will be. Again, I've got like the little cow neck, but this one's more of a high neck cow neck. I feel like it looks really classy. I like it with the trousers as well. Again, we've got like a sage green, and I'm actually wearing sage green to my cousin's wedding. So my colour theme of this wedding is sage green. The material's kind of like textured. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like crinkled. I thought it might be glittery when it arrived, but it's not. It's just the texture of the material. But I really like it. Big win at the back of it, by the way. It's just a plain, simple back. No cow neck vibes going on there. Just at the front, but it makes me feel posh. Like, I feel like I'm standing better. I feel different wearing this. I've got one more bodysuit to try on, but I have got carried away and put the outfit together. So, I've got the heels on now. They're just like some barely there heels. They're not very high at all, which is fab because I hate wearing heels. I'm going to wear these to my cousin's wedding and my brother's wedding when I'm a bridesmaid this year. Honestly, they're so comfortable. I'll link them down below. And then I've got my little pearl bag from Zara. And I think that's it. Really simple outfit. But there's so many occasions you could wear this to. I like it. And it was really inexpensive, this whole outfit as well. Balling on a budget. Just out of interest, this was the final bodysuit, but it does not fit my shape well at all. I don't know what it is. It's just really baggy on this very top part, but it's a bit too tight everywhere else. So not a bit of me. It's giving me milkmaid vibes in not a good way as well. So all round, not a winner really. And just quickly, I also got this blazer. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep it or not. It's like a ruched sleeve blazer, which I do like. I feel like that's a lot more casual. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Would you keep this blazer or not? I feel like it might be quite handy for a few different occasions. But at the same time, I rarely wear blazers. And I think I'm just excited because I like it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. The last thing I bought from Boohoo, this is 100% in my comfort zone. But it's this big zip hoodie. I haven't got any of these and I feel like for summer they're really handy. I've got like a cropped one from Nike, but that was it. I need something a bit more casual for like evening summer dog walks. So I got this little sage green zip up number and I like it. It does feel fleecy on the inside. I was kind of hoping that it would be like that really thin type of hoodie. It's not the trendiest thing in the world, but for walking the dog when it's like still warm but a little bit chilly by the time you get home, perfect. Thanks for coming to my Boohoo haul. I feel like the heels need a moment. If you don't like wearing heels, these are the heels to buy. I know some of you will look at these and be like, ugh, a block heel, that's gross. But for me, I can only walk in block heels. I'm already 5'7", so I don't like to be too much taller. And I can't walk in heels, I just can't do it. Never been able to. I want to be comfortable. But so these are perfect for me. They're like enough of a heel that it makes you stand up better, you know, when you feel nice in heels, but without being too high that you can't walk in them. I got them in 2 different colours. So I got this like tan colour, and then I also got another tan colour but a bit more of like a pinky tone, just because as soon as I tried them on I knew I was going to get a lot of wear out of them. They are without a doubt my favourite heels I've ever bought. Really comfortable, and like I said, I'm going to wear them to both weddings this year, including the wedding where I'm a bridesmaid. They were from Lindsay. I'll link them down below, and I probably will have a look on their website to see if they sell them in any other colours, and if they do I probably will buy them because they weren't expensive, maybe like £20–25, something like that. Guys, I've just cooked tonight's dinner. How delicious does this look? Obviously it's a HelloFresh meal. Do I ever cook if it's not HelloFresh? No, I don't. Not sponsored, by the way, but this is the recipe. Halloumi and roasted pepper rigatoni with roasted garlic, tomato sauce and baby spinach, and it looks delicious. There was also an option on the app to add rosemary focaccia, so I did. It is toasted, it looks uncooked, but I promise you it is warm, squidgy, gonna be delish. I think this is gonna be so yummy. I put a little bit of parmesan on top. That's not on the recipe. Look at me thinking I'm a chef. So I've got a pair of white Vans, right, and I made that rookie mistake. They had one little mark on them and I washed them. And if you've got white Vans, you know what I'm about to say, but don't wash them because they will go yellow. Let me try and show you a close up. Yeah, you can definitely see that. See, this bit here I didn't wash, so that bit's still white. I just washed this front bit on both of them. Don't know why I washed both, because there was only a mark on here. There's still a mark on there, so it wasn't even worth it. And now they're yellow. Well, like cream, and that is not what we're going for. I tried googling how to make them white again, and it just came up with loads of different chemicals and products, and I was like, how do I know which of these products are actually going to work? So I asked on Instagram stories, the trusty old story, if any of you guys had any tips and tricks or like little life hacks to make them white again, and one of you actually did, so thank you to the person that told me this. But I'm about to go and do it. We can do the little experiment together, and in 24 hours we'll see if they're white again. Fingers crossed, because I haven't even had these for that long. I've maybe worn them for like one summer, if that. Right, here we go. So apparently I've got to get some kitchen roll, and apparently if I soak this and then wrap it on them like paper mache and then put them out in the sun for 24 hours, they're going to be white again. I don't know the science behind it, but let's try. I've gone for 2 different approaches, so as you can see this side doesn't really have much thought gone into it. Then I thought maybe it would be better if I like make the tissue paper flat, so that's what I've done to the second shoe. I'll just see which one works better, but I'm going to put them in the sun, see what happens. Good luck. Hello everyone, happy Christmas. Your gal's feeling a bit chatty. I've just watched Amy Donnelly's latest video where she talked about basically how she faked an online persona for a year, and she was coming across as this really happy-go-lucky kind of gal, and she wasn't feeling it on the inside. But also how she was doing YouTube as her job, but she was not enjoying it, and she was coming away from events in tears, etc, etc. And a lot of what she was saying I could really relate to, and it's kind of sparked something within me, right? Hearing her talk so openly and honestly has made me realise that I've been doing this for 8 years now, I think. Don't quote me on that. I've been doing this since I was 15 though, and I'm now 23, so if my maths is correct, that's about 8 years. And over those 8 years, I don't want to say that I've walked on eggshells, but to an extent I guess I have. I've never really been the kind of creator that would just say whatever they think. I think you probably know that if you watch my vlogs regularly, you probably know that I'm not really the kind of person to just like put an opinion out there into the world and not care. That's never been me. I've always been a very empathetic person. I always consider other people's feelings probably too much, and that's not me being like I'm such a nice person, I'm sent from the gods. No, that's just me being over the top and a massive overthinker. I could literally ask someone the most simple question and be worried for their answer in case I've hit a nerve. Do you know what I mean? That's just always been who I am, and I think that combined with the fact that I've been doing this since I was so young, and in a way I guess, in a bit of a vulnerable state. Like when you're 15, you don't have much of your own mindset, you don't know a lot about the world, and I definitely took adults' opinions as fact when it came to like signing with my first management and basically having like my career and the things I said online mapped out for me. I literally remember a conversation, this could be a whole nother topic. I remember a conversation with my old management where a particular person was like, you need to change your Instagram profile picture because it is too much fun vibes. Now I think social media has completely changed and you can just be yourself. Wow, I've been talking for 4 minutes already, but that is what I want to incorporate more into my vlogs. I want to just be honest, I want to give my opinions, I want to care less. Obviously, I'm not going to put myself out there to offend people and upset anyone. But on the other hand, not everyone is going to agree with every opinion that I have. I've been learning that recently in a couple of my video comments, and I'm learning to deal with it. And I just think, let's be more open and honest. So, I'm going to start a segment in my vlogs, not every week, but every now and again when I'm feeling chatty, where I'm going to set up the camera, probably exactly here, and just ramble. You can put me on in the background, do your makeup, put the kettle on, whatever, and just listen to me. Bonus points if the kettle drowns out the sound of me talking. Because I want to give my opinions, but more importantly, I want to hear your opinions back. Part of the beauty of having a platform is having the space to hear other people's opinions, hear other people's life experiences, learn from it, and try and do the same with my opinion. Do you know what I mean? So, I've asked on Instagram stories if there's any topics that you want me to talk about yet. So far, I've literally just posted it, but I thought this might be the case. The first one is the truth about influencer events. Let's go. Buckle in. If you're a brand watching this and you run influencer events, apologies if any of the following hits a nerve, but I hate influencer events. I've been to many in my time, back in the good old days, joking, the bad old days. Before COVID, influencer events were a big thing. They were a big part of being an influencer. Going to get your name out there, going to mingle, going to socialise, going to network. The amount of times I've heard that over the years. I think it's all a bit airy-fairy, if I'm honest. The type of events I'm talking about are when you travel into London, there's an afternoon, 2 till 6, pop along, there'll be lollies in a jar, you can have a bag of goodies at the end, and you can post a few Instagram stories about it. Firstly, every single person that clicks on that story is skipping that story, I can assure you of that. Secondly, the other influencers who will be there will not talk to me because everyone has their clicks and nobody wants to mingle. There have been multiple times where I've been to events with close friends of mine, like just the two of us. Me and Alice Thorpe used to go to quite a few events together back in the day, or me and Molly Beauty Spectrum. One particular event I remember I went to with Sophie Foster, it was a Boohoo event. The two of us went together, it was like one of our first events. We literally went there were clothes on rails, you had a brief look around this very small room, and then you left. And that cost me about 30 quid to get into London to do that. This industry is so beyond cliquey, it's a joke. It's not like that online though. That's what I love about being on social media, is that everyone talks to everyone online till it gets to an event, and then nah, if you're not in my gang, I'm not talking to you. And that probably sounds like it's coming from a sour place where I'm not in a gang. I'm not in a gang now, but I was in a gang, and there were times when we would be together as a group. I'm talking people like Alice, Molly, Eve Bennett. We used to go to events together. There was like quite a few of us that would go, and there would always be someone new in the group for an event every now and again, because I personally feel we were the kind of people who would welcome new people into the group. Most people are not like that. Story time. Another time I went to an event, Alice and I went to a Pretty Little Thing event. It's always these fast fashion clothing brands. Let's be honest, their events are the worst. In fact, I've got a picture from this very event on my private Instagram, and I'll read you the caption because this was written years ago and I remember it clearly. Pretty Little Thing and never invited me to an event again, but I'd probably say no anyway. So this is the photo that I posted on my private Instagram account, and the caption says, "Take a sip if you only came for the cocktails and will be leaving ASAP." If that doesn't sum up influencer events to me, I don't know what does. Similar to what Demi said in her video, I always left events feeling really rubbish about myself because all the influencers there look beautiful, are so confident, and I've never been that person. I've never had the confidence. I've never been the person that walks into a room and turns heads. I know that's hard to believe now. But unless you are that very lively, bubbly, loud person, or you've been on Love Island, no one cares. No one cares. No one's going to talk to you. You'll stand at the bar waiting for a drink for ages because everyone else gets served first. bonus points if you've been in Love Island. I feel like this might be coming across really bitter, and this would usually be the point where I would turn the camera off and be like, I'm not including that because people are going to think I'm well bitter about it. Maybe I am bitter about it. Maybe I am. Maybe I wanted to go on Love Island back in the day. I definitely didn't. But yeah, overall what I'm trying to say is they just haven't been very friendly in my experience. They've always left me feeling worse than when I arrived. And don't get me started on the fact that you've got to pay to get to the event in the first place, to go and network with people that don't even want to speak to you and won't speak to you. Also, I learnt this back in the day. This was like when I was, I don't want to say bigger on YouTube, but like I was younger, my audience were younger, really engaged. Probably my peak of YouTube, looking back at it. I learned that there were 2 types of press lists. I don't know if this is still the case, but it was the case back then, a few years ago, 3, 4, 5 years ago, or however long. So there's 2 types of lists. There's the list of influencers they know will come because they go to every event and they want to get stories out of it, and they basically like free meat. Essentially. Then there's the list of influencers they actually want to come because it looks good for the brand. That sits all wrong with me. Why are there 2 hierarchies, please? The fact that some brands used to invite people just because they know they'd turn up and the numbers would look good. No. Invite them because you've watched their content, you like their content, and they fit in with your brand. There's just so much about events that doesn't sit right with me. I can't explain it. And I'm not saying that I'm never going to go to an event again, because I have been to some events that have been really good fun, like the Bridget Jones Baby premiere. Literally a lifetime memory. I will always remember that night, and I wouldn't have been able to go to that if it wasn't for YouTube. Very grateful for that. Like I said, the kind of events I'm talking about are the turn up, have a mooch around for an afternoon, get a goodie bag and go. They're just not nice places to be. What have we learned from this? If you're a brand watching this, I would say that the best type of events to run are events that are fun and that force people to talk to each other, like little group activities. I used to go to events with the Body Shop where we'd do like a yoga morning and everyone went on their own and everyone spoke to each other and it was lovely. Some events are okay. This is controversial what I'm about to say, but I think it is almost very lazy marketing to hire a venue in London for an afternoon, put your product in there and invite influencers to come and film Instagram stories. I think it's lazy. I think you could do more. Some people might love it, but that's my opinion on influencer events, and that's why I don't go to them anymore. Catch me in a few months time vlogging at an influencer event and you guys are gonna be like, you said you don't like them. I don't. Maybe a good one will come up. Maybe it'll float my boat and I'll change my opinion. But for this moment in time, no thank you, I'm busy that day. Cue the comments saying, she's so ungrateful, so many people would love to go to these events. Take my place then. Take my place, honestly. Just pretend you're me. Because I can guarantee you'll go to one and you won't want to go to any more. It really feels like summer today. It is hot. I actually don't know what the temperature is, but I'm guessing like late 20s. I've got summer dress on. My hair is up because I can't deal with having my hair down when it's hot. And I've just made some lunch. Actually cooked this morning. Look at me go. What a housewife. Today's lunch is a very simple pasta salad. We've got pasta, cucumber, orange peppers, red onion and salad cream. I am only showing you this so that you know I don't just eat ham and cheese paninis. So do with this information what you will. I'm at the office mostly because the aircon is incredible up here. It is so nice and cool in here right now. And I think it's like 30 degrees. Oh my God. I just hoovered up this spider, right? And I can see it in the hoover next to me still moving. If you don't like spiders, look away now. Can you see it there? Oh, it's still moving. It just moved all its legs about. How is it not dead? I tried to make the office as spider proof as possible and he's still got in. I don't know where he's come from. Where did you come from? Anyway, let's do a little clean with me because I haven't cleaned the office for a while. And it's not bad to be honest, but I just enjoy doing it. So let's get our hinge on.
I've been acting like a wild man, sleeping like a child. You're so luminous and vibrant. I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom. Always in bloom for times I've stranded, a castaway on unknown shore, although a stranger in this continent, I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom, always in bloom for you.
24 hours later, this side definitely stayed on better. I lost one of the bits of kitchen roll to the wind last night, but has it made any difference? I don't think it has, if I'm really honest. That's such a shame. I had such high hopes for it. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe I didn't put it on tight enough or something. Let me know in the comments down below if you've got any other tips on how to make these white again. You can definitely see the difference between the front and the side. I know, Sunny, it didn't work. She's like, I'll have this. I'll just take that over there. Thank you very much. This is mine now. Just got back from the evening dog walk and I'm trying so hard not to itch this eye. Oh my gosh, my hay fever has been so bad this week. Let me know in the comments down below if you also suffer with hay fever and if it's been horrendous. I feel your pain, honestly. But I'm going to end this vlog here this week purely because I feel like I've got quite a lot of footage already and tomorrow is going to be 30 degrees and I need to sit in the garden and edit this vlog. I'm not just going to be chilling. And then I've got the hen do on Saturday. So I hope you've all had a lovely weekend. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. And of course, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. Do subscribe to see my future videos. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the lovely weather and I'll see you again next Sunday for another little video. Bye guys, love ya.